Hi everyone, Anthropic just released their new design tools called Claude Design, and it immediately becomes overhyped. Everywhere I start seeing Claude Design killed Figma, Claude Design is insane, it will blow your mind, and so on. And of course it's immediately catch my attention, especially because CPO of Anthropic, Mike Krager, he also was a board director of Figma, and right after they released the Claude Design, he left Figma. Also, we can see that Canva, at the same time, they write that they like to collaborate with Anthropic when the main use cases Claude Design solve, it's the same as in Canva, and users from Canva will go to the Claude Design. Of course, as a product designer with more than 8 years of experience, it makes me curious and I decided to test it, but not like everyone else, not just like generic review. Of course, we will learn all features, details, and we'll see everything. I want to compare. Recently made a video where I tested Figma MCP when they updated. It was not as good as I expected. So in this video, we will take the same chain of tasks and give it to Claude Design, and we'll see if it will do better work for us rather than Claude Code with Figma. We'll see in this video what Claude Design could do and if it actually worth the hype and worth the attention. And here's the plan. We will mimic exactly what we did with Figma MCP. First, we will build a style guide, and second, based on this design system, we will build a mobile app design from scratch. And it will be the same brief, the same instructions that we gave Figma when we tested a Figma MCP in chain with Claude Code. Okay, let's go to the first step. And as you can see, I already have my design system generating, and I just decided to prepare a little bit before filming, but then first thing I want to mention that we right now have Claude Design usage limit, and I just found a bug, and this bug ate almost 20% of my usage, and I think it ate more because it's not updated for some reason. And I think after I will finish with this, okay, it's already 23%. And as you can see, my max subscription limits stay untouched. It's a separate limit. So maybe you will need in future separate subscription or something. It's the first thing, that's why I decided to start filming immediately to show you everything. Second, what about the bug? I will even show you. For example, right now I have one design system creating, and here we go again. It's hitting server error repeatedly, and we need to retry it. In previous Figma videos where I built a design system with, I just hit retry and nothing happened. Network error. In previous videos, I just take this link for this website, colorful, beautiful website. I gave it to Claude, and that it was able to create me this design system in Figma, and it looks pretty well. Yeah, we have colors, fonts, typography, spacing, even shadows, and some components. A really few of them. But it's okay, it did it in one shot, there was no problems. But right now, when I tried to give it a link to a site, it gave me this initial error, server error. And when I asked a Claude itself about it, it told me that it's a server error, it's not your fault, it's something with myself. And I hit retry again, and we can see right now that it start working again. I will pray to God so the thing will finish my design system, but I already don't like it. I understand that it's I think most popular design tool at the moment, and everyone creating designs and using it right now. Maybe that's why we have such problems with servers. But anyway, let's finish. And while it's creating, I want to show you how this design system was created. You choose a project, and you have this button, this section where you can click setup design system, and after clicking you have this brief where you can type your company name, then you can provide your GitHub link and all the context. Here I paste my .fig file that we created with Claude and Figma MCP, because if you will give it like we did it with Figma, a link to the website, and tell extract a design system from this website and let it cook. It will tell us that it will take about 5 minutes. We know that we can't trust this thing. And also, I don't know why, but the interface of this is so small. I think you better need to manually make it bigger, like here, so you can see anything. And you see that it starts hitting errors just immediately, and after some time it will tell you, it's showing us like right now we will extract and create everything. But right now you can see it's trying to fetch page, and it tells us that site can't be fetched directly. At the same time, when you just paste this link into Claude Code, it was able to open it in the browser, take screenshot, extract styles, extract typography, and make a design system. Here, it can't do it. It's an obvious downgrade for me. But anyway, you can import all your context and things manually in the beginning. And I think right now it will hit a server internal error. And also we can check our limits. Okay, it's 38%, and I think I hope it will be enough for test it, because it's and right now we see this error once again, and it just because it can't fetch a page, and it just gave us a error. And also its styling is weird. Why it's not red or yellow? It's really hard to separate from other interface that it's something critical, that it's an internal server error. What the fuck? And yeah, let's come back to our design system. Okay, let's review some cards until we still hitting this error. It asks us to review typography. Okay, looks good. Breakpoints. Okay, right now it's verifying after I approve, verifying what I approved buttons. Yeah, after clicking needs work, it's paste some prompt into our left panel and start regenerating, writing a plan. Icons, I like that it's created icons, because in Figma there was no icons, and we can see a Figma design that it was created for the app, and here we don't have icons. It's just really poor, terrible drawings. What's with our limits? Okay, we almost done. It's terrible. Okay, looks good. Okay, and I think that's it. Design system created, and you can see in a tab here, in the design system tab, you can set up your default, publish and set up your default design system that Claude will use for your future projects. You can open it and review like every section here that we approved. We can open again and just rebuild. Click this need work button and tell the prompt, give it instructions what and in which way we want to rebuild. Okay, It was the first step, and as we can see, it's much worse than just with Claude Code in Figma. I think for design systems, in this particular use case, Figma wins with Claude Code, but also we can see that we can provide here much more details, and it just built for not a designer approach. It's just built for non-designers people who just will attach assets like logotypes, fonts, stuff like this, and it will do a really nice first work, MVP work for the design system, but it will not be a design system, and it will not even be a style guide, and it's not even close, because if we will go to Polaris design system and we'll see how we built as a designer's components in Figma, we can see how much of them we have, and it's a lot of states in this for this component, and it's a demo version. For example, banner component, you can see how much variant states and how much attention to details, spacings we have in these design systems. So what we got in this Claude Design here, it's pretty early, it's MVP. I hope that it's just a beginning because it's so much room to the improvement, but till this moment it works well. Okay, let's transfer to the second state, and we'll generate the app we built with Figma MCP and Claude Code. For the Figma video, when we tested MVP, we asked it to create a messenger app using design system from the website that we create. We didn't prompt fancy details. We just ask it generic, by my own words, to create a basic setup of screens for the messenger app. So let's do it here. High fidelity prototype. Here you can choose what you want to create. You choose your design system. You can have multiple of design system and set up them as I showed in the design system tab. So we choose our one design system, then name our project, high fidelity, and create. Right now we can see the environment. It's pretty similar with Lovable and its vibe code tools or Figma Make. It's all the same patterns. So here we already have attached some parameters, and let's prompt what we want to create. So I dictate some of my prompt about what I want to create. It's just really generic prompt. I tell it that I want to create a messenger app, just basic flows. And the first thing that I like about it, it's a briefing. As a designer, it's always about communication. Your work is not about drawing, creating pictures. It's about getting the right information from the business, from the client. It's what's missing in combination like Figma MCP plus Claude Code. Here we have a full brief where we can give as much context as needed as possible and get better result. I like it. Let's fill this brief. What the app called? Let's take the same name that we use in Figma. Interesting, it ask me about AI features. It want to include AI features. I will let AI decide for me. Let's do only light mode. It even ask about bubble style preferences. Oh, I really like it. Let's do more natural variant with dark, and let's see what it will give us, because we already have accent bright color and it's kind of too much, as we can see here. If we have it for bubbles and for buttons, it's too much, this really bright color. So we will do more natural variant. Which interactions should work for real? Oh, it's really interesting. It asks me about interactions which should work, so we can test it like a real app, real interactive prototype. It's even asked for different variations. Let's do just one polished flow. I really doubt it that it will create this flow fully. I highly skeptical about it. And let's see how fast we will spend our limits here, and if it will be enough, 50% of the limit on the max plan to create a one simple design flow for the mobile app. Okay, we start seeing first results over here. It's been a while. It's much slower than it was with Figma and Claude Code, but we also can see right now that it's doing some screenshot and verifying some flows. Right now, I think it's finished. What we can see in the interface, we can see some tweaks we can do, like changing accent colors. Why it's not changing? Okay, it's just not working. It should change our accent colors here, but it don't. We can see that height of the screen is a little bit bigger than needed, but we can compare this first screen with what Figma built for us with Claude Code, and oh man, it's 100 times better. And honestly, it's not bad. It's really not bad. Continue with email. With email. We can see some overlapping issues here. If we will continue with email, and if we will continue with phone, it's all right. We have some pre-filled numbers. We even can type here. We can type letters. It's not cool, but okay. What if we will send code? We have code screen. For example, I will enter, and okay, it's even make an interaction, so I can test an interaction like without button when we enter a last number, and if it's correct, it will move to the next screen. Okay, chat screen looks fire. Yeah, everything aligned well. We don't have avatars, but I think it's okay. We have suggestions block, icon, badges, avatar. If we will compare this with what Figma MCP with Claude Code did for us, it's incomparable. Just look how terrible is it. Everything unaligned, no icons, no status bar, no different states. Here we have status bar, we have a nice icon, we can interact with search, and it's working. We even can type and see some chats. We have some different states like typing, and we can enter the chat, and I think we can enter different chats, and in this chat we have some suggestion for the starting message, and message is actually sending. Okay, it's even working. We have icons in the chat. Look here. You can't do anything. Look at this in Figma. And then here. And by the way, you don't have check marks indicator for your message, reading indicator. It's not good, but I think we can tweak it, because here we can tweak a lot. What if, okay, we have context menu with animation here. Oh man, it's actually, and it's one shot. Summarize with AI, it's added an AI feature. Okay, if I will, I can even tap on it. I am impressed. I can put a reactions. I'm a designer, and I'm so impressed because I know how hard it is manually tweak everything here. You need to find an icon, a reaction, then you need to take this reaction, make after layout by your hands, wrap it in the background, then manually change corner radius, put it over here, and also here's a lot of layering issues, so you need to know some hotkeys like I do right now, and then you need to manually position everything, and then you need to add a drop shadow like this, and we designers do it by our hand, and it takes a lot of time, and you can see how much actions I did right now just to create this sheet, how much keywords here in my head stored for this. But right now we have this. And it's working, and I can type, I can send messages, I can test even interactions here in one shot. Let's say we want to tweak and comment, for example, something. We can choose a specific area and comment. Okay, let's for example make this typing indicator animated. We will choose comment typing. I ask it to make this typing status animated to show us a process of typing. We also can draw on it and then send to Claude, like point to something like this and add note. Let's reload it and go to the, at the right we have flow screens. Yeah, right now we have typing animation. Yeah, it's a little bit off, but it's exactly the animation I wanted. And I didn't describe it. You saw it. Okay, and let's say we want to add status into the bubbles, into my bubbles. Can I make a comment for the whole screen? I sent a request, a comment about check marks into the bubbles and also a time of the message sending. And let's see, will it do it for us in one shot or not? But anyway, it's just amazing. While it's cooking, we can export it as a zip. We can send it to Canva and we can hand it to Claude. So we don't need Figma at all in this process, and we can send it directly to the Claude Code and build it. But you know, as a designer, I think I would want to have an option to send it to Figma to tweak it maybe manually. Okay, right now we see we have check marks here. It reloaded a page by itself. Let's check the chat. Yeah, right now we have status details with time and check marks. It's also a bit off, as we can see, and alignment also a bit off, but it's one shot and we can work with it. It understands as well, and it's doing exactly what we asked it for. So my final word, it's really a big step forward. It's still really far from production ready, enterprise ready tools that we can use in our real process of creating a real product, because in real work with real enterprise product, money, clients, and so on, we need much more control over the details and tweaks. It's ton of tweaks every day, and here it will become a big mess very fast, and then I don't know what to do with it, but it looks really promising. For editing, you can choose edit mode, and yeah, you have some control over the color layout, but as you can see, it's really poor and you need to reload. For example, here I want to change a color for red, and when I will exit, it's applying to the Claude. So it's not direct changes, it's all will be a prompt to the Claude. So it's not like here in Figma where you can choose and just play with colors to find the better ways and take a text and just, okay, I think this looks great, I want to delete this. You can play with it. Here you can't play with it. So in the conclusion, I want to say that it's the best AI design tool I've seen till this moment. It's better than Pencil. It's better, of course, it's better than Figma MCP, as we saw. I have some concerns and questions because all videos that I saw, if you're not providing a direct design system styles, it always do the same design. So if you prompt you to create a presentation, very soon you will see a new wave of generic the same Claude Design generated designs. So I warn you not to trust it to style your presentations or websites or product. Research and give it more instructions, more context about style, and build better design systems for your project because it's really generic. Also, you can watch my other videos where I tested Pencil. It's also really interesting, really cool instrument. It's still relevant. You can use it. It has their use cases. So yeah, don't forget to follow because very soon I will compare all design tools. I filmed a video almost a year ago where I tested design generated tools that we had on this moment. But right now we are so far away. We jumped into different universe, and I want to make a recap. I want to make a second part of this video where I will test all design tools what we have right now today, and compare it with what we had a year ago, and we will see how fast and far we jump. And it's just a really small portion of what's coming because I also in process of building AI agents, one for the YouTube research, second for the news and updates and stuff like this, like health information bubble and so on. And I will post and share my process, film some videos about it. So if you are a creator, a founder, or if you are a person who want to build and create a better product with better design that people actually need and want to use, so follow along. Also, you can follow on my Instagram. I share reels every day with some useful tips, tricks, AI releases, AI tools, news, and so on. I also share behind the scenes and share stories with my thoughts and plans and strategy and how I'm filming, building, how I'm managing to work full time as an AI product design engineer, and also film videos for this YouTube channel, build my own products, AI agents, post a lot of stuff in the LinkedIn, grow my LinkedIn account. As you can see here, it's it's doing well. So yeah, a lot of stuff. I appreciate everyone time who watched till this moment. You are a legend, and see you in the next one.